What's up, world? This is Omar Hosea coming to you again. Good day to you. Peace. Shalom. I was thinking, right, about some cycles and stuff like that. Unicycle, bicycle, tricycle. And what came to mind was menstrual cycle. And I'm thinking like the stories of Adam and Eve that I've heard, and like different stuff about cycle. You know, things that are in order, goes in order. 4 seasons has a cycle that it goes by. Every man has a cycle from each age. You know, and being a cycle is different from evolving, from evolution. It really is. But anyway, the point that I was really getting to was like, a friend of mine has their menstrual cycle, female friend has her menstrual cycle, right? And she literally gets mood swings, changing. Her body's changing. Heard that from my mom and other women. Call them PMS, right? And so I see like the body changes, like, it's bleeding and they gotta go run and get their pads or they put their granny panties on. They go through all these rituals at this time when the body starts to have its cycle. And then I was thinking, it came to me like a bright light. Really not even like a bright light, really, that's a lie. I mean, it just come to me in a picture, more or less, or a video. It's like a spiritual menstrual cycle. That's what I've been in a spiritual menstrual cycle for a whole 9 months, really. Really a year and a half, could be longer. It could be longer. But in the same breath, the things that I've eaten with my spirit, I've come to know some things, like when Adam and Eve come to know from the fruit they had ate, from the knowledge of tree and good and evil. The knowledge they have got gave them a cycle on this planet. And so the same thing in relationships, or trying to establish relationships, or trying to establish any meaning in your life, not only go through a physical cycle or a mental cycle, but you go through a spiritual cycle. And I've noticed very few talk about it, very few preach about it, very few write about it, anything. They talk about spiritual growth, like that. But we're talking about the cycles of the spirit, these cycles that you go through. And it's evident because in the Bible it says that you can't keep eating spiritual milk. You have to grow from it. And then go into the cycle of that. We go through the cycle of growth. There's another cycle of comprehension and knowledge and things. So when your cycle of growth meets your cycle of mental, then you can spiritually be uplifted. And so, I'm going through all these old emotions here in my old city, right? And I've been through some cycles mentally and emotionally. And I, was terrified. Scared because I remember the dumb stuff that I did. Like I went and bought a blue sheepskin and a Sprint phone. I mean, I had no income or nothing, man. I just had money, man. And I lost my mind. And I tried to hustle, and I tried to do this, and I tried to do that. And I tried. I wanted to look good to prove to you that I was fake. I went out my way to prove to you with these nice clothes and jewelry and phones and shoes. I was fake. And I had to go through that cycle. Because now I can tell you I was fake. I wasn't a good drug dealer. I wasn't a good pimp player. I wasn't good, really. I wasn't good at none of that. And in fact, it wasn't even part of my nature, man. The body counts. The bodies that I've seen and the stuff that I've seen, the stuff that I've come to know was a cycle of madness. And so now I'm so used to the cycles of madness. Now I'm in the cycles of sanity. Now I'm getting to see things a lot clearer. And I can see the clear and the insanity. Excuse me. I can see the sanity and I can see the insanity very clear. Very profound. And so I'm back into this spiritual cycle because of this. I'm my own worth critic. I'm the one that has to test myself. Because I still got my little bit of medication, right? Just what I need, right? And I still get some tops. I still use my tops for my medication. I got one blunt, you know, just so I want to keep rolling and, you know, just to break the monotony. And, you know, I'm eating bags of cereal. You know, I didn't do that before. You know, I've been had my notepad phone, you know, so I'm not flossing that. Got water, still, you know, so I'm not sitting in the toasting bottles. But guess what? Gotta practice what I preach. She one's right, but could a whole hand for the 20s. Why should I let this change me? So, in my spiritual cycle, there's a rebirth, people. There's a rebirth. Because this couple dollars, right? Don't mean nothing if I don't tell the truth. It don't mean nothing if I don't know what to do with it. Means nothing. Because when it's all smoked up and the lighter is burnt out, the water is gone, the phones are cut off, no more Newports, and this turns into butter toast sandwiches. Who am I? When the morning comes up and it's all gone, who am I? So I guess now the question is, I passed my spiritual menstrual cycle. I pray that you pass yours. You know? But the day's still not over with. And so the sun will shine tomorrow on my today. So until then, have a victorious day, man, and keep up the good fight. Because the Most High is real. And Yahshua came to show us that. And I'm Hosea, and I'm here to do the same thing. Selah.